Greetings from 2K Sports. Welcome to our Wednesday night coverage of the NBA. We'll watch the Indiana Pacers in this one as they go up against the Brooklyn Nets. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson, plus our reporter, Allie LaForce. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You take a look at the Knicks. They've risen to third in the latest power rankings, playing well as of late.
When I look at the Nets, they made it clear from the jump they were coming for the #1 seed, and they've got to feel good knowing it's theirs now. It gives them the best chance to come away with the championship.
Now let's check out the starters for Brooklyn. Dimon at the 1 with Thomas at the 2. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Red Hot in at the power forward. And for the Pacers, Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Siakam and Jackson playing together in the front court. And it's Nesmith in at the small forward position. And the Pacers start out with the ball. Doris, when you look at the numbers for both of these teams, you have to be impressed with their assist totals.
Oh, my goodness, yes. No hero ball in this one. These are two groups that are focused on moving the ball and getting as many high percentage looks as they possibly can.
In transition, here come the Pacers. The shot by Nembhard, no good. The drive by Porter. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
The quickness of Porter Jr.'s drive gives him the edge there. Defenses just can't react fast enough.
Who's watching here?
Back to Halliburton. There's the 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
It's Thomas on the wing. He's guarded by Nembhard. Red Hot can't get it to go.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Some nice passing by Indiana here. Fires in the triple.
Well, you can see he is not shy from range, and Pascal Siakam continues to work on his consistency.
Pass to Thomas from deep. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Oh, phenomenal work right there. There's times, boy, he can be tough to check.
Nembhard outside. Outside Nesmith. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Boy, Nesmith competing with confidence. That is a big-time answer from deep.
Here's Red Hot going inside after missing his first attempt. Now 1 for 2.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Halliburton, no good. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And few players are more valuable to their teams than Tyrese Halliburton, Grant.
Yeah, he leads the way for them, B.A. An efficient scorer, elite playmaking, and disruptive defensively. And, of course, he makes clutch plays at both ends.
Well, you love the relentless energy from Siakam. It's sort of a staple of his game. Gets to the offensive glass there.
Here's Red Hot. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Pacers. They're getting their first look of the season at Brooklyn in this one.
And despite the difference in talent level, these teams were fairly evenly matched last year.
Well, Pascal Siakam has the ability to play on the inside and score with that length.
Pacers leading by 4. The try by Nembhard. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Indiana has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Nembhard outside. Drills it from deep. Nembhard's got his second basket of the night.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Stolen by Jackson. He shoots it. Nesmith's shot is off.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
That one drops for him. Thomas has got 5 points.
Wow, the defense trying to overpower Cam Thomas, and he was having none of it.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Well, Grant, for a late first-round pick, Cam Thomas is a certified bucket.
Yeah, B.A. He's got every shot in the book. And he's still rounding out the other aspects of his game. But if you need to score, that he can provide.
McConnell, he's checked in for Indiana. And with this pause, a check on the stats to show you which teams led the league in assists last year. In third, Indiana.
Well, you have to like the way they moved the ball last season. Guys were passing it around unselfishly. That was reflected in their assist totals.
Siakam, the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Nets trail by 9. Here's Red Hot. Count it. Good. 6 points for him.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
For Indiana, they've got 8 of 13 attempts to go. Halliburton looking for an opening. Nesmith on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer. Halliburton, no good. The Nets have gone 6 of 11 so far.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
Pacers leading by 5. Outside Nesmith. Halliburton on the wing. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. A big group substitution here for Indiana. Huff's checked in for Jackson. Toppin comes in for Pascal Siakam. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Nesmith. And it's Shepard in for Halliburton. Nets trail by 7. Here's Etienne. Fires the 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
My goodness, that's just too clean a look. He takes full advantage.
We just started up this season, Grant. What's important for players right now?
You know, I think it's finding a good routine, especially for those on new teams. The earlier you figure out what works for you, the quicker you'll get comfortable.
First free throw is good. And for head coach Rick Carlisle, this is the 3rd stint with the Indiana Pacers.
He begins as an assistant coach with them back in 1997, leaves the organization, but returns as the head coach in 2003, leaves after 2007, and then back in 2021, and now, of course, the winningest coach in franchise history.
Indiana leading by 3. McConnell left side. Toppin outside. Launches it. Brooklyn pulls it in. They've been on a heater of late. 7 wins in a row.
Well, this is a basketball team that's really humming right now. And what you love is they're working together as a unit, which makes it fun to watch. What I'm curious about here is when teams start to adapt and take away their best strategy, how do they keep the streak going? Really, really interested to see how this plays out.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Pacers are all about winning. And Coach Rick Carlisle said, our young players are having to earn their way. They're not being given anything. It's the only way to do things, in my opinion. If you want to build championship habits, you got to do it on a merit-based, accountability type of basis. Back over to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report.
Yeah, this is how impactful Mathurin can be in close. He loves jamming it home.
Here's Wilson. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
for three. Matherin. Sharp grabs a miss. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Indiana leading by 8. Pass to Matherin. Fires from deep. Sharp grabs a miss. And Brooklyn's shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. Williams from long range. Can't get it. 0 for 3 in this one. And here's Indiana now. Here's McClung. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
9 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Toppin outside. And so it's the Indiana Pacers closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting hot. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Toppin out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Benedict Matherin. Then there's T.J. McConnell. And it's Walker in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. The kick out to Williams. Lets the 3 fly. Walker pulls down the board. And so it's Walker with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. They've led by as much as 10.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Pacers making a switch here. Furphy's checked in, and he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, the Nets trading this summer for Michael Porter Jr., and after playing a complimentary role in Denver with Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray, he now becomes a focal point. He said he's not really a big city guy with all the traffic, but listen, he can expect plenty of crowding every time he touches the ball.
He can heat up in a hurry. Shams, thank you. Just jamming it down. Pascal Siakam.
You know, Pascal Siakam cooking right now. His focus is there, and his game is on point.
Here's Porter. And he can't stop the run as that one misses. Pacers leading by 11. Down low. Here's Siakam. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. 14 points for Pascal Siakam.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Siakam using his length inside.
Well, this is your 2019 most improved player, and now Siakam trying to become that franchise-level guy, carrying the load tonight.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Huff's checked in for Furphy. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Red Hot. Indiana with a rebound.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Pass to McConnell.
Switch.
Siakam outside. Jacks up a 3. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Red Hot. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Red Hot's got 10.
Boy, as strong as he's been, they're going to need him to continue shouldering the load to try to break through.
Here's McConnell, and the Pacers tack on 2 more.
This is T.J. McConnell's wheelhouse right here. Carves out a little space in the mid-range, so confident.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
McConnell passes to Siakam. No luck on on that one. Some solid defense from Claxton. Nets trail by 10. Shoots over McConnell. Claxton can't get it to go.
Boy, that mid-range area, he just didn't look comfortable, let's be honest.
Here's Toppin, and down it goes. 2 points. Toppin's got his second basket of the game. The Nets have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Shot's good by Red Hot.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Some changes for Indiana. Jackson, he's checked in for Huff. Neesmith comes in for Toppin. And Halliburton is subbed in for Matherin. Pass to Jackson. Siakam looking it over. Down to 5 on the shot clock. McConnell's shot is off.
I'd go back to that shot again. That's a great look from the mid-range.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Pass to Halliburton. Playing big in the painted area.
Well, that's a nice finish by Tyrese Halliburton. Again, he's so big and long, he can finish in the painted area.
One of the things you love about Tyrese Halliburton, his clutch game.
You need your best players to be fearless in those moments and to play with a verve and confidence that permeates the entire roster. And you've got to be a shot maker. Tyrese Halliburton is all of those things.
Siakam, that's good.
Well, guys love to score, but the differentiator is, can you do it at an efficient clip? And right now, that's what's happening.
Into the lane.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. And here's McConnell. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And they got to the line at a good clip, but couldn't cash in, and it ruined their chances.
One of the things that you know when you miss free throws is you're giving the team opposite you all the momentum. You're failing to capitalize on their mistakes.
Here's Thomas for 3. Rebounded by Halliburton. Pacers leading by 11. And it's McConnell on the drive. Rejected by Claxton.
This is why he's out there. Protect the paint at all costs. Nick Claxton send it back.
Claxton with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Claxton. Toppin, he's checked in for Indiana. Nembhard comes in for McConnell. Brooklyn also changing it up. Williams is checked in for Michael Porter. Dimon comes in for Mann. And here's Toppin from the arc. Brooklyn pulls it in. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something out of every possession.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Well, when we talk about what it takes to win a championship, star power is often the first thing mentioned, Doris.
Well, B.A., we know that talent is what wins basketball games at any level. There's no question. You need one star, and more often than that, at least another. But really, overall roster construction is critical.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Well, a good first quarter leads to a dynamite second period.
Pacers leading by 7. Pass to Nembhard. There's a minute 17 left in the first half of this one. Here's Red Hot. Oh, a huge slam! An exclamation point on that break.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Here's Thomas for 3. That's the 3 ball to go. And now just a 2-point Pacer lead.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And stolen by Claxton. Here's Red Hot. And that one is stuffed right through.
adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Here's Neesmith. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Zaire Williams picks one up.
Well, Aaron Neesmith has the kind of frame where if he gets that defender off balance, he's going to draw contact. That's a great play by the young man.
And so he hits both.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Thomas, that's good.
You know, building up confidence as the game goes on. Hit one from behind the arc in the opening period, two here in the second.
Here's Halliburton. The finish inside from Halliburton.
Boy, that's exactly the look you're working toward, right at the rim.
Here's Red Hot. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Red Hot's got 27 points.
You know, his selectiveness is worth mentioning here. This guy is not forcing shots, and yet he is cooking.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Brooklyn out in front. They're up by 1. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Welcome to our 2K Sports Studio. The Brooklyn Nets find themselves in quite a battle here tonight.
If you can make threes with consistency, the floor opens up. They've been pulling apart that defense.
Making it rain, and their opponent brought no umbrellas. All right, now we've got some... And that's it for halftime.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. And so in the game for the Nets, the tandem on the perimeter, Thomas and Porter Jr. Then it's Dimon, then it's Nicholas Claxton, and it's Red Hot in at the 4.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Tyrese Halliburton loves to pass, but he's not chasing assists. He said, quote, "I just try to play the right brand of basketball. I like to see the ball moving. I kick it ahead. I'm just playing through the flow of the game. Assists just happen with the way I play." Back to you guys.
He spreads it around. Thank you very much for the report, Allie.
A superb scorer and a talented distributor. Tyrese Halliburton is exactly the type of point guard every team would love to have.
The Nets with a lead. Red Hot passes to Claxton. 17-foot shot on the way. That shot off.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And the Pacers are aptly named, Doris. They are looking to get out and run.
Oh, B.A., this is a fun basketball style to watch. Very up-tempo, pass first, a lot of ball movement, a lot of player movement. They have the depth to wear out their opponent. And if you listen to the guys who play against them, what they admire most is their consistent commitment to this identity. They are locked in on who they are and how they win.
Nembhard with it, and it's Thomas picking him up. Here's Jackson. From down in the low post, it goes. Jackson's got 8 points. The Nets have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Thomas, right side. The 3 is up. Here's Red Hot, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. And the Nets lead by 2.
Even though they have the lead, this guy keeping his foot on the gas pedal, I love it.
Pass to Nembhard. Over to the wing. Siakam against Thomas. Siakam gets the bucket. Siakam's got 20.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
He buries it from 3.
Never shy about letting it fly. Cam Thomas, folks.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. All right, some time here to take a look at the 2K leaderboard. Here were the league's top shooting squads from last year. In third, the Pacers.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
Pass to Nesmith. This one for three. Brooklyn pulls it in.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
And here's Porter outside. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. They double-team Halliburton. Now Nesmith fires for three. Rebound Brooklyn. Red Hot's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Thomas for three. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Outside Nesmith. To the paint. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Nets leading by 7. Pass to Claxton. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Claxton's got his first 2 points of the night.
Wow, Nick Claxton bullying his way to the cup. You love to see it.
There's Nesmith with the 3. On target from range.
Boy, defensively, you deserve to get torched from deep if you leave him that open. My goodness.
Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Well, what a pretty setup by Nick Claxton. This is a guy we're accustomed to seeing finish.
The Pacers have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Siakam with it. 20 points for him.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Isaiah Jackson.
Boy, you love to see that. That's where Nick Claxton carving space and drawing contact. That's big time.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Well, they found success off the drive, creating a lot of buckets by getting into the teeth of the defense.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
And Grant, the Nets have shown the capacity to rebuild quickly in the past.
Yeah, playing in a big market helps, but they've pivoted decisively from their Big 3 era and have the picks and flexibility to make moves.
Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. And a miss there on the triple. Nets leading by 10. Pass to Porter. Here's Dimon, defended by Halliburton. Takes a 13-footer. Claxton can't get it to go. Indiana has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Outside for Halliburton. A nice passing by Indiana here. Now here's Siakam. Tight defense on him. Just 5 on the clock. There's Nesmith with the 3. Red Hot pulls it in.
Boy, not his best quarter. He's trying to break through.
And Claxton throws it down.
Claxton, an elite finisher at the rim. That is nicely done.
3-pointer, Halliburton. Outside Nesmith. Beyond the arc. Halliburton misses.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening. Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Pacers trail by 14. Here's Nesmith. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Nesmith's got 10 points.
Well, anywhere below the free throw line, Aaron Nesmith is going to knock it in. That's a quality look.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. And following this one, they'll take on the Nuggets in Denver. They're kicking off a 4-game road trip. Siakam, no good. Nets leading by 14 to the inside. And then Porter with the dunk.
Being Porter Jr. is 6'10", you have to know where he is at all times, especially when he's lurking inside.
A minute and a half left in the third quarter here. Back to Nembhard. Pass to Halliburton. Here's the 3. Oh, yes, sir. Halliburton from deep.
That's 2 triples for him. 1 in the first, 1 in the second.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. A new lineup here for Indiana. Outside, Williams. Back to man. Outside, Williams. Out to the right wing. Williams on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Shepherd. Williams misses. Pacers trail by 13. Mathurin passes to McConnell. Great D that time from Mann.
Boy, he couldn't have asked for a better look. That's tough to take.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Here's Shepherd. Pass to Mathurin. Here's Huff from the arc. Wilson grabs the board. Pulls up on the wing. And there's another one for the Nets.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Here's Shepherd. Still without a bucket. Toppin, a screen on Williams. Here's Shepherd. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Brooklyn, leading by 17 at the end of the period. Boy, they've been playing at a fast pace, beating the defense in transition and adding to that big lead. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. TJ McConnell is out there with Benedict Mathurin. Then it's Obi Toppin. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Huff in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Shot's good by Mathurin.
Oh, my goodness. How about the handle of Benedict Mathurin? That is pretty.
Outside Porter. Williams from long range. Sinks it from distance. And the Nets lead by 18.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Siakam, great D that time from Porter.
Boy, that's the kind of contest you need to force the miss.
Williams misses.
Boy, another miss, but you have to say to his teammates, great job. They have picked him up all evening long.
Come to me, come to me.
Siakam, the pass to McConnell. Oh, there's the alley! And a slam dunk by Toppin.
The chemistry Toppin has with his teammates. Just get up over the rim and finish it with authority, Obi.
Williams from long range. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Spacing the floor. That's his 3rd triple of the game and his 2nd in this half.
Three-pointer. Siakam, no good.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Porter gets the bucket.
Smart play there by Porter. Working his way inside to find a reliable, close-range look.
There's a screen by Toppin. Left side Mathurin for 3. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam.
Timeout.
Siakam's got his 3rd assist of the night. And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Tyrese Halliburton's checked in for Indiana. Brooklyn leading by 18. Here's Red Hot. Here's Sharp. And Toppin pulls it down. Toppin's got 7 rebounds in the game. Siakam in the post, guarded by Sharp. Back to Siakam, the three. The rebound by the Nets. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. They host the Pistons after this one. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Here's Toppin, and a slam dunk by Toppin.
Obi Toppin is a showman. Put him near the cup and watch what happens.
Takes it inside. Yep, count it. Red Hot's got 45 points.
He has done the heavy lifting for them offensively, now looking to close this thing out.
There's a screen by Toppin. The Pacers making a switch here. Jackson is checked in. Now McConnell to the middle. Here's Siakam. Got a piece of it.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
Hits the trifecta. Porter's got 12 points here in the second half.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Count it. Red Hot's got 47 points.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's Siakam. True on the 14-footer. Siakam's got 22.
That's why they call him Spicy P, cooking up a mid-range J. Go ahead, Pascal.
Williams against Halliburton. Williams misses. Pacers trail by 21. Siakam outside. Back to Matherin. Wide open. Red Hot pulls it in. Red Hot's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Count that bucket. Red Hot's got 49 in the game.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Siakam's got 4 assists in the game. And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. A chance to check out our player of the game.
Think about this. He has owned this game from start to finish. Wow, so impressive. The defense literally looked helpless trying to stop him out there. He has been far and away the best player on the court, and it's not close.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire. Claxton, and Claxton throws it down.
Oh, my goodness. That is an absolutely insane finish by Nick Claxton.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Pacers. Halliburton outside. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Nets leading by 18. Claxton outside. From downtown. And good. There's another.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. The Pacers have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far here in the fourth quarter. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter here. 5 on the clock. Nembhard against Thomas. The shot by Nembhard, no good. Brooklyn leading by 21. Here's Porter, and then Porter with the dunk.
And he's finding the bottom of the net consistently. Porter Jr. is scoring with ease.
Indiana's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Nets.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And what a huge performance it was for Red Hot.
What a groove for him this evening. Just stand aside and let the man work.
Here's Thomas. Oh, it's off target. Now here's Siakam. He's guarded closely. Oh, yeah! That's good! And Brooklyn with possession here. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Can't get it to go. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Halliburton outside. Fires the 3, and he nails it!
Boy, Halliburton challenging inside the free throw line, touches the paint, and kicks it to the shooter.
Thomas. Yes, sir! Count it! And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. And time to present our player of the game.